What did I say yesterday? Did I call it or did I call it? I, this is one of those moments where I really wish that my suspicions were wrong, but unfortunately it was correct. And I'm going to go ahead and elaborate a little bit more on that. If you guys are new to my channel or you don't normally watch these videos, then you'll get a little bit of a backstory. Just real quick on the side, I want to go ahead and say a special shout out thank you to my Patreon supporters. If you guys would like to become a Patreon supporter as well, there is a link in the description. Special shout out thank you to RemAG. And you guys can become supporters for as little as $1 a month. And thank you. I really do mean that. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinions, my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research as well. As we can see with AMC, it had a pretty bad day. It dropped down 6.73%, closed out at $36.62. In the after hours, it is slightly down even more. What was it that I talked about yesterday? My suspicions were that they were going to try and maximize the pain on this as much as possible, trying to drive it further down to have just absolutely insane amount of these call options expire out of the money. So if we actually go take a look over here, this options data was updated fairly recently, but it's not fully up to date. So this shows 248,020 options contracts that are out of the money. This actually expired. I believe it was slightly more than 250,000 after everything was said and done. But take a look. Yesterday, I think I said $38 was the goal that they were trying to push under, and it ended up going even further down. $37 also expired out, so it closed out in that $36 range. And as you guys can just see here, look at this. 43,157 call options expired. 27,597, 18,000, 15,000, 12,000, 6,000, everything. I mean, this shows 14,000. That number kind of kicked up just a little bit, I guess, people doing the daily call options. And then you got 1,600 here, and then everything is basically nothing. There's basically nothing that's there, right? So literally, it feels as if they were trying to push this as heavily down as possible. Now, something to keep in mind is that the volume is still it's still quite low. It's 46.09 for the day, 46.09 million. And if we just kind of zoom out here with the level of the volume right here, you can see that there's a lot of days that have been going on where it's just been absolutely horrendous. And with the price movement that's happened the last couple of days, look at this over here. Look at this big green candle that shot up, big red candle. There's a lot of days that take place where there was way more activity overall, right? But here we are, we're seeing everything starting to tank down. Something else that happened in the market today was with this other stock called phun, P-H-U-N. There's also the one with the Donald Trump company trying to do the social media thing. But I really, 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 really want to stress about phun, because this thing closed out on the day 471.24% up. Up. Almost 500% closed out. Okay, but that's not where it ends, because if you take a look here, you guys can actually see that this was yesterday, October 21st, for this candle. Okay, I actually need to go ahead and zoom out, because with where it entered in up here, and then it shot up 1,000%. Okay, so it actually opened up. It opened up here at $7.38. It had a low at one point of $5.40, but it went all the way up to $24.04. I mean, just absolutely insane. So, of course, you're going to have people that are FOMOing in. You're going to have people in that are upset about what's been happening with AMC, and they feel like giving up, and they say, I'm tired of waiting on this. I'm tired. And they get emotional. And what do? They sell those positions and they enter into other positions. Do you know how many people must have gotten burnt that just saw this going up higher and higher and higher and higher, and they thought in their heads, maybe this thing's going to $100. Maybe it's going to $50 next, right? Let me go ahead and move all my money over there. And then they come in around $24. Heck, maybe they come in at $17, regardless. And then what happens? The price keeps going down and down and down and down. So now not only are they no longer in their position holding for that of AMC or whatever other stock it is, GameStop, you name it. Not only do they not have that, but now their value is down even more considerably, because percentage-wise, that is a significant drop. I mean, if you came in around the $17 range, you go down to $8.74. Guess what? You just lost about half of all of your money. If you moved all of that back over to AMC, you have half as much of an impact. And the after hours at $6.63. So a lot of people have this emotional play, which is why it's so important to get educated with these things, right? And so I think that a lot of people also fed into this. But check this out. This is also really interesting. If we go take a look at Fidelity, we can see for the course of the day for AMC, it suggests that there was significantly more buy orders than there were sell orders. So what exactly is going on here? 10,560 buy orders compared to 5,355. And yet it still closed out down for the day, down 6.73%. That's pretty significant when you suggest that there's so much more buy action that's going on. Sure, you could say that they're buying smaller orders, but look, the retail investors, we're the ones that are really pushing for all this stuff, but yet the traditional markets are not actually being used. It's being used through the dark pool, and we're seeing that being reflected. But we got data reports like over here in Stonko Tracker where all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're just not going to be recording while all of this stuff is going on. All the shenanigans, all the worst moments, like the moments that really, really don't make sense, not available, not available, not available, not available. 4 days in a row? Are you kidding me? You're not going to pull out that information? We got also Citadel is trying to fight against the SEC in a court case that will be coming up on Monday, and they are trying to say that, oh, payment for order flow and dark pools, those are good things. The retail investors want that. We want that for them too, right? And the SEC is trying to say like, no, that's not really in their best interest, but Citadel is going to try and fight for that. So there is a petition. I signed it. I've talked about it the last couple days. If you want to sign it, as 43,000 signatures, pushing on 50,000 signatures. The way I look at it, the more signatures that sign this, if this gets mentioned during that court case, which if they don't mention this, it's just stupid. This is defining the actual sentiment of retail investors, right? So I'll have a link to this in the description if you guys want to go check that out. Just looking at a couple other quick things. We got 1.3 million shares available to borrow. That number is up about 100,000 from the previous day. 7.3 million ETF shares available to borrow. That number continues to go up. The fee borrow rate was at 0.7. We've been seeing that pretty consistently. At one point, it went up to 1.3% today, and then it ended right around, it looks like 1%. And then just the options contracts were horrendous. Dark pool, 21 million shares. You have $830 million. That position in dollars has gone down a tad bit. So that's going to go ahead and be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below. We're all trying to fight for a better market. We want to have things be more free, fair, open, the way that it's supposed to be for the United States and this kind of stuff, right? So we're going to fight. Let's fight. Let's do it, right? I signed the petition. It's up to you guys if you want to do it or not. If you agree or disagree with on it, it's fine. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And also, I do have referral links in the description. So if you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock, it's free money for you guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. And if you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. Definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon because I do go live sometimes. And I will see you guys in the next episode.